There's an old saying in sports, Father Time is undefeated, meaning age eventually catches up to every athlete, leading to a decline in performance eventually, regardless of how great they were at their peak. All of that is true, of course, unless you're talking about the T-Dog at Boise State. For nearly a decade, Blitz has outrun fans and football players. He's cheered for both the Boise State and worked for them, both the Boise State football team and the Boise Hawks. And this furry legend announced his retirement during senior night. But guess what? He's decided he's back for one last game in the Mountain West title game that happens against UNLV on Friday. Hunter Funk learned about the dog who has carried this legacy and who will take his place.
On the blue, the noise hits you first. The crown, the cannon. And somewhere in that chaos comes the bark. But after several seasons, the dog making that bark will change.
Blitz has a wonderful lineage. Cowboy Cole was his dad. He grew up kind of side by side with him for his first few years, which is awesome. I think Cole was 11 when he passed, and Blitz was just over 3 years old at the time.
Unlike his dad, Blitz won't stay on the job that long, and that's on purpose.
We wanted to make sure Blitz has, a few years to just hang out on the couch, get to spend time with his family, because I've been taking him a lot over the last 5 years, and he's got 2 kids at home who really love and adore him, and we want to keep him out while he's healthy.
But that's not to say Cowboy Cole should have stopped fetching a minute sooner.
Makes me want to cry. It was a really beautiful time in our lives, and it was really great to be able to do that with him, because he absolutely, he lived for retrieving. And then when we started going to Boise State games, it was just like he took it 120%, and he absolutely loved it. So, just pulling up to Boise State, he would get amped up. He knew what was going on.
Cowboy Cole, a rescue, left behind quite the legacy. After successfully trying out for the Boise Hawks, then getting noticed enough to make it on the blue turf with the Broncos, the T-Dog job was born.
And he thrives off of the crowds of people. The more people cheer, the more amped up and excited he would get. So it was just, like I said, a perfect combination.
A perfect combo that now lives on in Blitz. Blitz, just like his dad, doesn't just hear the fans, he answers them.
We taught him when the crowd is cheering, that's the appropriate time to be making noise on his end. And when the crowd's a little bit more silent, then we try to keep him calm.
Wait, so he will cheer with fans?
Oh yeah, as soon as someone starts clapping, he is go.
So he's practically a fan himself, too.
Oh, he's totally a fan. He watches the game from the sidelines. When people try to get pictures of him on the sidelines, I always have them stand facing the field, because he will just, he is so in tune with the game. And as soon as there's a big cheer, the cannon goes off, he knows it's his turn.
And fans love him for it. Even when they tried to beat him in a race, college kids couldn't beat him. He ran so fast, he got the Idaho Secretary of State to get a new nickname, Fell McGrain. Though Rob Gronkowski seems to be among the few to beat him, Blitz has truly lived out his name. But that dynasty doesn't end with his retirement. Next to take over is Bourbon, his 6-year-old half-sister, who's been in training since she was a puppy.
But for about the last 2 years, we knew she'd be the one taking over, so we've been getting her on as many practices as possible. She's also been to the last few games so that she can get used to the energy of the crowd, and she also seems to feed off of it. She's not quite as vocal as he is about it, but when she's watching him retrieve on the sidelines, she's just, egged up and ready to go.
It's a strong family legacy that Cowboy Cole's owner says is remarkable to see continue to get carried on.
Well, all my coworkers call me grandma, because I'm they're my grandkids, so fur kids, yeah.
I was going to say, these are all your babies.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen all of them grow up from the time they were born, so yeah. It's wild.
And after the game on Friday, you will see Blitz for about a month during Boise Hawks next season, but then full-time retirement, walks, hikes, kids at home, and no more sprinting on the wet turf.
It's a good thing they wear the bandanas,
yes,
because they have names on them, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to tell them apart.
I gotta tell you, editing this story was probably one of the most challenging things. I'm like, okay, wait, she gave me this one and she gave me this one. I promise you I got it right. But yeah, it was really difficult.
Okay, like the bats at the Boise Hawks, how many T's do they go through in a season at Boise State from him biting down on those?
Okay, I need to ask that question, because it's probably got to be a lot, because the baseball bats we've heard many times.
Right.
Sometimes they get a little excited and bite
Yeah.
down, leave some dents.
Yeah, got to hold on to those things while you're running.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, Friday night, last time to see him.
Yeah.
He'll be missed. But again, next one coming up. Next
Yeah.
man up.
Yeah,
right,
Bourbon.
next dog.
Next woman.
Woman, female dog.
Up.
We'll be right back.